Morning everybody, Nigel Hawks, Hawkeye Traders. It's July the 25th. The heading of this week's newsletter is a preview of the upgrade that we have coming in August. It's a very big step forward as far as the roadkill indicator is concerned, and I just want to show it to you here along with the new Fat Man. And we have done some tweaking for the grabber, and also we have the Hawkeye average true range levels, which we will be releasing as well. The main difference that I have done in the upgrade on the roadkill indicator is to pull in a volume roadkill as well, or volume setups rather. And the Scion dot that you can see here is when the volume on both time frames, the 360 and the 720, combine and confirm along with the profile of the bar. Remember, we're always looking, and it's built into the algorithm, so you don't have to remember this, where we're looking for the close greater than the open in the top 40% of the bar, and the trend dot greater than the trend dot 2 bars ago. So at this point here, we have all our entry conditions set up. We have disregarded the trend off the slower time frame, off the second time frame. We are just looking for the volume and the profile on the current trend. And as you can see, here is the old roadkill indicator. We don't get a setup entry till that bar there, whereas by looking at the volume, you had it here, you had it here, and there is a little gray dot there which tells you that there has been some red volume that's come in on the current time frame, gone back to green, and there is a little roadkill dot for you on the volume. Now, it is totally flexible. You can go in and you can turn on or off whatever you like. You can turn the trend off. So let's go and do that so you can see. You just type in false, click it on, and you'll see that the trend disappears. The volume from the second time frame still remains, and you can see the volume setups. So there is the Euro USD. Let's look at our Fat Man. You can see that the red's going up, so that's the Aussie dollar. The Scion, the US dollar's going down. Let's go and have a look at that. So we'll pull up those pairs, and there you have it again. There is our volume entry, the Scion bar there, whereas our traditional roadkill entry, where the trends confirm, wasn't until there. So it's coming in a lot earlier, it's a lot more powerful, and I'm thrilled with it, and that will be released totally free of charge as an upgrade to everybody in August. We also have upgraded the Fat Man, and also put in another currency. This, what I call slate grey currency here, is the Norwegian kroner. Had a lot of requests for that, particularly out of the European traders. And what I have been able to do here is also make it a little bit more smoother. Oh, that's awful English, a little bit more smoother. Sorry for that. More smoother. You can see our current Fat Man, the brown line here comes down and then jaggedly goes along that way, whereas the upgrade has it swinging in all the same places, but is smoother and doesn't have so much volatility built into it, but it's still giving you the same turns, and it's also taking you up to the overbought, oversold positions a little bit faster. So a great entry setup will appear earlier in the new Fat Man. As far as the two new indicators, the Hawkeye Grabber, what we have done in that is, and I'm not going to show it to you because what we will be doing will be a specific webinar for you, so that you can come in and we will show you and go through in great detail all the settings for you. But in the grabber, instead of it automatically placing the stop, you can place a stop level at wherever you wish, and exactly the same in the ATRs. Let's just quickly move on and have a look at our trades that we have in place. If you remember, cotton, I've been short of this in my own account. You can see that still short on the weekly, still short on the daily, and on the 480-minute third of a day, very happy with that. We called the gold trade, I think it was week before last, as it was coming out of its congestion period here. That broke out, and we still have this gold move going on. You can see that the daily came in right down here and gave us that call as it came out, etc. And here is a good example of the current Hawkeye roadkill indicator only coming into there, whereas our new one would come in on that bar there, 2 bars earlier, where the volume comes in off the weekly to the daily and pushes it up. So again, let's have a look at the ES, see if we can get a direction of what's going to be happening there. Big week coming up in America with everything going on about this budget that they have to square off through Congress. And as you can see, really flatlining. We've got an isolated high pivot here, so we will expect 3, 4, 5 bar movement down against that. If it breaks up through that, it's a sign of strength. We have buying volume on both time frames here, weekly and daily, coming in to push this up, so don't expect too many fireworks. Look forward to seeing you in the room this Friday. Randy will be trading, and I'll be there for the first 30 minutes.